is a good man, Savannah. A good man. He's just in a bad situation right now, and he's trying to get out of it.
Girl, can we gossip? Ooh, can we gossip? Girl, can we gossip? I have tea, can we gossip? What's tea, Petty Bunch? Welcome back to another Car Chronicle, another episode of Girl, Can We Gossip? Yes, with the petty one. I'm Nick. I'm the petty one. So I know yesterday I did a quickie Married to Medicine reunion recap. I wanted to do another reunion recap about the drama that is getting ready to unfold between Quad and Simone. Okay, so anyone that is a Married to Medicine stan, you have been watching it. We have seen the highs and lows of Quad and Simone's relationship. We have seen when it's been really good, and we have seen when it has gotten downright just nasty, ugly, and where they're going back and forth, and where Miss Quad is in her feelings, always with these woe is me monologues. She plays the martyr. She feels that she has been mistreated by her friend group. And I'm just wondering, do you all think that that has anything to do with how, now y'all remember Miss Quad's birthday party where she got herself a bad car. I can't remember what make, what model it was, but it was a nice ass car. It was also during the time that Quad was glowing up and blowing up when she was on Sister Circle. Now, mind you, Quad was on Sister Circle. She aligned herself with other influential Black women in media and just influential Black women who are singers, actresses, and one of those individuals happened to be Selena Johnson, who is a singer, actress. So Quad got on that show, and Quad definitely started feeling herself, understandably so. You are on a reality TV show. That means your platform is expanding. You are showing the people that you are more than just a one-trick pony. Like, I'm not just a reality star, but I am a talk show host in my own right. I have charisma. I have what the people say, that je ne sais quoi. I have charisma. I have personality. I have flavor. And Quad, let's be honest, Quad is a smooth criminal. She can talk the talk. She walks the walk. Her mouthpiece has gotten her into just spaces and places that a lot of us can only imagine by, just by her pure talent and being able to schmooze and just being a smooth talker in general. So Miss Quad is on Sister Circle. She is blowing up. She is doing her thing. And so she has this birthday party, which they show on, Married to Medicine. And do you guys remember how Quad, now you guys know Miss Quad is a moment. She lives for the moment. She lives for being the main attraction, the center of attention, the focal point, the talking piece. We as content creators create think pieces. A lot of you will say the hate towards Quad is so real. Why do y'all hate her? Why do y'all this y'all? Why do y'all feel this way towards her? It's unwarranted. It's this, it's that. And I'm gonna say this. I have no feelings about Miss Quad one way or another. She is who she is. She, most definitely has made her mark on Married to Medicine, clearly, because she keeps being invited back, especially when she is no longer Married to Medicine. But that's neither here nor there. So during this party, we see Miss Quad get the microphone, and she has all of her guests surround her in what I call a circle of love. So they have her in the circle of love, and she's just thanking everybody for coming. And so, she has her married to medicine girlies on one side, and then she has her sister circle girlies on the other side. So then Miss Quad, in true quad fashion, when she gets to preaching, she has this bravado, and she has this, there's something in her voice that changes it. It turns very theatrical. And like I said, deltas are known, we are known for our antics and for our theatrics. Okay, baby, we're gonna give you a moment, especially when the light is shined upon us. We are going to live in that moment. We are going to breathe in that moment. We are going to excel. We are going to talk our shit. We are going to do our thing. Okay, so Miss Quad is doing all of those things time 1,000. So then she talks about how she was in a bad place and in a bad space, but there were a circle of sisters who uplifted her, who were there for her, who, she could talk to, she could lean on, she could rely upon. She count on me through thick and thin, a friendship that will never end. When you are weak, I will be strong, helping you to carry on. So that's what it was giving to me. I was like, well, damn, Cece and Whitney, don't be afraid. Please believe me when I say, count on. You can count on me. So anyway, that's what it was giving. So Quad was basically pouring her heart out to all of her guests, and she was singing the praises of her sister circle girlies. Now, mind you, while she was doing that, the shade, baby, was so real that her married to medicine girlie stood there like, well, damn, are we chopped liver? Now, mind you, Quad was going through the rigmarole and the fuckery that she was dealing with Dr. G. We watched that marriage unfold right before our eyes. We watched his attitude, and I'm not saying that Quad was not a part of the demise of that marriage, but Dr. G, we see you. We see you, and there is nothing that you or Sweet Tea could do to make we the people feel like you are a stable, caring, emotionally solid husband. There's nothing that you can do or say. We've watched you dog the hell out of Quad, and we've seen it twofold with Sweet Tea. I will not forget how you just diminished her to being a woman, to the way you just the distastefully dismissed both of these women. Okay, now mind you, we know Quad did get back with you, and y'all did hash it out and have it out, and one of the big things was you wanted a baby, and Miss Quad didn't want to have a baby with you. She didn't, and she closed her legs to you because she just, the thought of carrying your seed probably made her violently ill. But anyway, so Quad was going through all these things. I don't think she really got into the deepest, darkest pits of hell while being married to Dr. G. And I don't think she was really candid in sharing that with the Married to Medicine girlies. So it was very much giving, my sister circle girlies have been here for me. They will ride at dawn for me. They will beat a brick over me. And so she was just singing their praises. And so meanwhile, like I said, on the other side of the circle, the Married to Medicine girlies was looking like, well, damn, what are we? Are we chopped liver? What the hell? What the hell? So I feel like that is one of those instances that Simone never really bounced back from. And I feel like she started feeling a ways about Quad then. So I feel like that started the snowball. That was one of the things that started the snowball effect between her and Quad and the demise, of their friendship. So remember, Simone has always said that we don't know who the real Quad is. Quad does not she's saying that Quad does not share anything about her life. Now, mind you, Quad, there are three sides to every story. There is Quad's side, there is Simone's side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth of what really caused the fracture in their friendship. So Simone says that Quad has never really been a friend. She's saying like Quad is very surfacey. We don't really know Quad. The only time we really get to see Quad and are in her space and in her face is when the Bravo cameras are rolling. So Simone let it be known like, hey, Quad, nothing against you, Boo Boo Kitty, but we don't really know you because you don't really fuck with us until filming starts. That's when we see Miss Quiet, baby. And then that's when we get to see like who you are. We know of you, but we don't know you. And so Quad is saying, well, when I was going through what I was going through with Dr. G, nobody was there for me. I feel like I was on an island by myself. And so I guess Miss Quiet felt that her sister circle girlies were there for her when she needed them. So when Quad gave the Married to Medicine girlies her ass to kiss, that's when she started ostracizing herself. So the more she started transitioning out of her marriage with Dr. G, that is how the unraveling started happening, and she started just not being a part of the group because, okay, you were Married to Medicine, you were affiliated, and you were grandfathered in with these women who happened to be colleagues of your then husband. But it's like now that you are no longer tied to this man, it's almost like you're really not tied to the group, although you want to try to keep some type of ties, but that's slowly what it seemed like was happening. And if you guys notice, while Quad and Dr. G were transitioning out of the marriage, Quad she wasn't really filming so much with the group. She was filming like adjacent to them. Like Heavenly would come over. Remember when Quad she had that nice condo. It was like a 2-story type of situation. And of course, Heavenly was over there. And then the other ladies would come over and see her. But it was kind of like, Quad, you're really not Married to Medicine. We really don't know what it is we're going to do, with you. And so I feel like those are things that happen. Maybe Quad felt Simone wasn't really there for her when she was like, hey, we're supposed to be like really close and now we're not. And so it just got really bumpy while we were watching Quad transition out of her marriage and still trying to figure out how she's going to fit in with, this group of ladies. So again, Simone is like, Quad, we don't really know you, sis. The only time we know you is when the cameras are rolling. Da 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 da. So last season, when there was the campaign to get Quad off, Simone was kind of like, okay, because it had already been revealed that the core four, not the Fantastic Five, but the core four was having these meetings. And so they were transitioning Phaedra into the conversation, and they were transitioning Sweet Tea into the conversation on how to get rid of Quad. So I feel like Simone was one of those people that took charge. And Simone, you can say whatever it is you want to say. I don't have a script. Y'all hear when Simone was like, I don't have a script. I don't make up my lines. Da 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 da. However, I feel like Simone most definitely is a producer plant, and she does their bidding. She does the poking, and she most definitely does the prodding when it comes to dealing, especially in these instances when it comes to their dynamic with Quad and how they're going to, move forward. So I feel like Simone was one of those people who silently took the charge about how they were going to finesse and finagle Quad off the show. So if you notice, everybody was not feeling Quad when she re-entered herself into the group. And Quad, why the hell did you think it was okay to resurrect or try to resurrect these friendships by popping out of a casket? That has got to be the dumbest display of show me how to keep my friends and how to apologize to my friends without showing me how to apologize and get back in the good graces with my friends. That was some weird ass, crazy ass, wild ass shit that was weird. So dealing with that situation. So we watched, you know, they was not feeling Quad. Toya, you was not feeling Quad. Simone, you was not feeling Quad. It was
Girl,
like every
can
time
we
Quad showed
gossip?
up,
Can
y'all
we
had an eye
gossip?
roll, y'all had
Girl,
some
can
sort
we
of dig, y'all
gossip?
was just
I've got
like,
tea, can we
in the words of
gossip?
Jocelyn Hernandez, it was giving ho. Why is you here? Why is you here? And then the way y'all played her on the Napa trip and the way y'all dismissed her and told her, oh, wait a minute. No, before y'all dismissed her, when y'all sat her ass at the firing squad at the table and she was catching strays and Heavenly, who supposedly was one of her biggest allies and supporters, was throwing strays. Now, quiet baby, not quiet baby. You got to take accountability. You can't just be out here trying to be a victim. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what Heavenly said. Jackie even turned on your ass. Simone, everybody had something to say, and you had no lifeline. You had zero lifeline. You were basically, you had one foot on an eggshell and one foot on an ice
Girl,
skate
can we
and one foot on a
gossip?
banana peel.
Can
That's how
we
much you were
gossip?
flailing,
Girl, can we
trying to
gossip? I've got
trying
tea,
trying
can we
to trying to
gossip?
plead and make your case as to why you need to be a part of this friend group, and trying to make it seem that that they had hurt you and you never hurt them. And it's like, again, Quad, you have said things. You told the world that Toya was cheating on Eugene. You talked about Toya's tax issues. You brought over a little kit with ramen noodles and trying to tell her what to do to pay her tax bill. You basically said that Toya Peanut Pookie Nim was one of the people that set Anila up for being robbed. And you said she needed to take a lie detector test. You have said things. You have done things. And for me, like, I didn't feel no ways tied about them kicking you off the trip because, like I said, the drama and the strife and the backbiting that you caused Mariah, I was here for it. I just sat there. I was like, cool, kick her ass off. Hey, you could dish it, but you can't take it. You led the charge into getting Mariah off of a show that she created, that she pulled you up by your bootstraps and got you on. You bit her. That's the hand that fed you. She actually helped you become married to medicine. She helped get you with Dr. G so you could become a doctor's wife, so you could move and shake and get the clout that you needed to be the person that you are today. It's probably always been inside of you, but Mariah helped enhance that whole situation. So, so Simone was like, basically, I don't want to, I don't want to deal with you. I don't feel like I should have to continuously kiss your ass, because that's one of the things, Quad, about you. You feel like a martyr. You feel like everyone has done you wrong and that you have done no wrong. And you feel like everybody owes you an apology. And then when they extend, or it's gotten to the point where, like Toya said, they were dishing out. Jackie just wrote an apology check. I apologize for whatever I have done. She gave it to you. And I mean, I'm not a Jackie fan, but I was kind of like, damn, I get it. I get why she wrote that apology check. So whatever you feel like I have done, just here's the check, and just keep it pushing. Take it, cash it whenever you feel like I've done something to you. Just go ahead, cash that motherfucker. Just do it. So Simone has, so back to Simone, and Simone feeling like Simone tired of your ass, and Simone is not backing down. And that's why this argument is about to happen, because you feel like you are entitled to this friend group. And this was Dr. G's friend group that you matriculated into. So whoever Dr. G brings, just like Simone was saying, we hung out with Gregory and whoever Gregory brought around. And that's pretty much what it boils down to, Quad. You feel like these ladies owe you something, and they don't owe you anything. Because it's like, at the end of the day, who are you? You're no longer married to medicine. I'm still trying to understand why you're on this show. What are you bringing? Is King a car doctor? Like, what? How are you? What are you contributing to this show, other than giving people the theatrics and the reads that are no longer reading? If anything, move Quad over to, give her a peach. Move her over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's where she definitely needs to go. So Simone is ready for the smoke. She is ready to battle you. She is ready to tell you that it victim time, playtime is over. It is over. And when I tell you, I cannot wait to break down and discuss further about, now y'all know Simone. Y'all know Simone is a yelling ass hyena. She gonna yell, and that's what it's giving. And I cannot wait to see her get all up and through Quad's behind. I am here for all of it. I'm here for the mess. I cannot wait to come back on and get inside my car chronicle moment so we can hash this out and talk about it. Because Quad, you are no longer the victim, boo boo. You're not. You are not. So I'm so excited about these reunion pieces. I'm gonna keep doing these little think pieces as they come to me, because I'm like, I just got to get on here and talk about it. So Petty Bunch, listen, I got to get ready to get inside. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Do y'all feel that Simone is right in how she feels? That she's like, wow, we done kissing your ass. We ain't kissing your ass no more. We have kissed it. You have given it to us to kiss. We have over apologized, especially during the glamping trip where you felt, y'all did me wrong. Y'all left me out to bleed. And the ladies, they mustered up the tears that they could, and they embraced you, and they apologized once again. So what more do you want from them? So anyway, Petty Bunch, that's all I got. Until the next one.
Girl, can we gossip?
I'ma see y'all.
Ooh, can we gossip? Girl, can we gossip? I have tea, can we gossip?